Hey warriors, AC here. Welcome to a new video. So today we will check out exercises to do for the back. So when you work out and you train your back, here are some exercises that I recommend and that I do. So in this video we will check out exercises that you can do at home with no equipment. Then we will check out exercises that you can do at the gym with equipment. And there will also be an exercise that is a hybrid of them. Now let's get into it. So the first exercise we'll talk about are Superman. So Superman is a pretty easy exercise. What you want to do is lift your legs and your arms as high as you can, and then you drop them down and you continue like this. So to make it harder and increase the toughness, you can do more sets and more reps. But what you can do also is keep the Superman position longer, okay? And then when you release it slowly. So this exercise is very good for all the back. So it will work all your upper back, middle back, and lower back very well. Another great exercise with no equipment is something that I call the swimmer. So essentially you go on the ground and you go in a swing position, okay? And this, once again, is a great all back exercise. So we'll do the upper, the middle, and the lower section. And this one is very, for more endurance, I'd say. So, you can put a timer and do the swimmer for a certain amount of time that you want instead of doing reps. And yeah, this one will be good for all the back as well. Then we have the invisible bar pull-up exercise. It's a weird name. Maybe if there's another name for it, leave it in the comment section down below. But essentially what you do is get on the ground like the Superman and the swimmer, and you do a pull-up motion, okay? So you keep your head up, you look straight, and you do a pull-up motion, okay? And this exercise is very good for the upper back, okay? It's a bit like the cable machine, which we'll check out in a couple of seconds here. And what you can do as well is to have a rope or a towel or a bar or something in your hands. That could be helpful too. But it's essentially pull-ups without the bar, and it will work your upper back very well. And now the last no equipment back exercise we will talk about is the opposite leg and arm raises. So this is a bit like the Superman that I talked about earlier, but it's asymmetrical. So that means you won't lift both of your hands and both of your legs at the same time. And this is good because in most sports, you won't use your legs and your arms at the same time, So for example, fighting, you do a jab, that will be one of your hands, then you do a cross, you will switch hands. So most of the sports are asymmetrical, so training asymmetrical is very good and it's more realistic. And once again, this is an exercise for all the back. It's not specific, but it's very great for the whole. Now let's get into the hybrid exercise, and that exercise are rows. So rows is an exercise that you can do with a lot of things. You can do it with a machine, you can do it with the bars, and what I like to use is the hydro power bag that we have. For me personally, I like the feel of it, I like the grip, and it feels very well when I do the exercise. If you want to get yourself a hydro power bag, check out the description down below. There will be a link that will send you right there. And since you watched this video, use the code WS.10 for a 10% discount on your hydro power bag. But rows will do more of your upper back, like I said, you can do it with the hydro power bag, you can do it like with a regular bar, you can do it with machines. It's a very versatile exercise, and you can do it at home, you can do it at the gym. That's why it's the hybrid exercise, and it's an essential exercise for the upper back. So now those next exercises, the two that I will mention, will be done on the same machine. So it's something that you can do on the cable machine at the gym. And the first one is the upper, where you have the bar up and you pull the bar down. So it's usually done with a wide bar. You pull it down, and that will work your upper back. And it's a classic exercise. Most people know what it is, and it's a very popular one. But it's easy to cheat on it, to cheat the reps. So you really need to put your mind in the muscle and really focus on your upper back when you train, because it's easy to train other muscles as well. And what's very cool with this exercise is that it's very specific to the upper back, okay? You can isolate the upper back very well. Now the next one I will mention is on the same machine, but this time it will be lower, so the bar will be lower, and it's usually with very narrow vertical bar, okay, that you hold your hands. And this one you will be pulling towards you. Instead of pulling from up to down, this one will be going from front to back. And this exercise will work your middle back very well. It's a classic exercise as well. And once again, you really need to put your mind to your muscle because it's easy to train other muscles as well. But again, if you do it well, it's very specific and it isolates your middle back very well. Very good exercises to do at the gym. Now let's talk about the lower back bench. I don't know how it's called exactly. Again, if you have the exact name of that machine, write it in the comment section down below. I'll be very happy to learn the real name. But essentially, it's an inclined machine. It's an inclined bench where you put yourself on it and it will lock your legs and your lower middle body section. So you can lower your upper body and raise it. And that way you will work your lower back very, very well. You can also hold the weights in your hand if you want to make it harder, okay? If you want to increase the load. And it's very good for the lower back. It isolates the lower back very, very, very well. It's, in my opinion, the best lower back exercises at the gym. And now the last back exercise that I will mention is one on a machine. So the machine is called the vertical traction machine. It's one that I found out recently at my gym, and I like it a lot. It's a bit like the one with the cable machine with the upper bar, but this time your hands, they will split, okay? So it's a bit like with dumbbells, since your hands are not connected to the same axis. You can separate your hands and it will work your upper back and your middle back as well. This machine, you know, with machines in general at the gym, they are very easy to use. And it's very intuitive and it's very hard to mess up the exercise. So you will really work the back very well. There's no chances of working the wrong muscles, and it will isolate your upper back as well. I found that upper and middle back. I found out about this machine recently, and it's very great. I like it. It's very effective. Alright guys, so those are the back exercises that I do at the gym and at home. And if there's any more that you would like to suggest, I'll be happy to hear them out. Okay, so let me know in the comment section down below what other exercises you guys do. And again, if you want to get yourself your Hydro Power Bag, okay, check out the description down below. Also, if there's any other equipment you're interested, like MMA gloves, boxing gloves, double end bag, rings, okay, they're on our website down in the description down below. Also guys, enter the code WS.YT, okay? With this code, you will be able to have 10% off since you saw this video, okay? We will know you came from YouTube and that you're a YouTube subscriber. And on that note, guys, unleash your inner warrior. AC out.